What up? Oh wait, hold on. Why is my camera correct? Hold on, that can't be happening. Hold up. How do I fix this? There we go. Perfect. Yes. Oh, that looks crazy. Let me turn that down just a little bit. There we go. What's up, Millie? Why my game make no noise? Oh, it's because it's muted. There we go. Okay. Oh, and my controller's not plugged in. I'm so prepared for all of this all the time. There we go. Hell yeah. Okay. I don't remember what I was doing. Oh, I was fighting summons. Yeah, fuck that. I'm gonna ignore that. I am gonna go. I'm gonna go and level up for a bit because I think as soon as I can start taking on the Dark Aeons, I can start doing other shit. So that's gonna be my main focus right now. I'm kind of like getting sick of like doing this endgame grind. Well, yeah, I mean I'm grind. That's all I'm doing right now is grinding. That's all the endgame is just grinding until you fight each boss and then penance, which is like a whole thing in itself. So okay, formation, Riku, Lulu. So yeah, I'm gonna put this stream's also gonna be a little weird because I'm also doing laundry right now. So every like hour or so, and in like the next like 20-30 minutes ish, I'm gonna have to run and grab my laundry really quick. So exciting! Yeah, this grind's gonna be a thing. So hold on, let me where's my like window? Where's my like window capture for? No, hold on. No, that's that. Window capture. This. There we go. Oh my god, look at Riku moving at the speed of light right now. They're not even hasted. What happens if I haste? I'm curious now. Let me put this on. On a Wednesday? What do you mean? My laundry? First of all, it's still spiritually Tuesday, which is the day that I do my laundry. I just happen to you know, stay up later, so half the time is oh my god, look at Riku with freaking uh haste on. What do you mean, sir? That's when my laundry day falls based on my roommate pattern and the days that it's easiest for me to do it. Judge me for that, I guess. These leftover cookies from yesterday are freaking hitting hard right now. I tried eating breakfast, and I did. Well, kind of breakfast. More like late lunch and then dinner. But I think because of it, like, I didn't actually eat a lot throughout the day. So I'm, like, really hungry right now. Oh, I gotta bounce. Boom, XPs. I'm pretty sure there's, like, these guys I can fight now that will give me, like, strength spheres and stuff like that, and I need to start grinding those, too, which is gonna be a whole ordeal in itself. Ah. And run. Titus is pretty much tapped out right now. I don't think there's really much I can do with him. Like, I think I got not the whole sphere grid, but I guess I could use him as a pony to, like, grab these spheres. I wonder what that ability is right there. I don't even have any level 4 Keysters. What is this? Copycat. I think what Copycat does is it copies the last move that was performed, if a character can do it, except for overdrives, unless the character copycats their own overdrive. I could be wrong. Kakashi version 2.0, basically. How do I get level 4 spheres again? These guys. I gotta throw money at these guys. Bribe. Take my money! You can throw Mies macaronis? I wish. Infinite money glitch. Oh, I only got one from the... Oh my god, so annoying. Go. Whatever, we'll get this. Probably have to grind for more money at a certain point here. But yeah, if I can just do like a really strong grind right now, and get Lulu and Riku up, I just might be able to go fight. Specifically the two Dark Ants that I need to fight are Dark Valfor, which is in the State Island, so it's like the beginning part. Because there's something, I think there's a Jet Sphere or something that gives me an achievement, and then I complete that part of like a side quest. So I have to get past him, but I can't get in there unless unless I beat Dark Valfor. So that's stage 1, and then stage 2 is. Are there any more? I don't see any more blocks. I think I opened up the entire sphere grid. Which means I just gotta start filling shit in. But see, like, this is where, like, I'm gonna need to get, these characters leveled up so I can start grinding other shit. But yeah, and then Dark Bahamut is gonna be... You got a problem with the song? Oh, boobies? I didn't realize. Dude, these cookies that I made are so banger. It's just like peanut butter and sweetener, basically. But they're very good. Very good for what they are. I don't know if I can, Millie. They're kind of falling apart. I can save you, like, a batch of crumbs. A big old clump of crumbs. Mmm, yum. Yeah, like, this is what they look, it looks terrible with the camera. But it's just a bunch of pieces. They all fell apart. They did not like solidify good, but it cooked really good, and it tastes like, it's like cookie. I don't want to say dough, but like if you crunched up a bunch of cookies, it's just kind of like a bunch of cookie travel. I don't know what the term would be. Like graham crackers to make crust, kinda. This is a banger. Like Garten is a reoccurring, like a lot of people make covers of that specific song. I'm actually gonna hold on. Garten. Is it on SoundCloud? No, but I have it on YouTube. Alright, going in the legacy list. The game within the game, filling out the sphere grid. Jesus Christ. Oh no, I missed one. Yeah, so when I move into my new room, I'm actually gonna get, like... Hopefully I do get more hours of work, because then I can kind of invest a little bit into the room over a period of time, which would be nice. I'm still going to be pretty skinny, but that's what happens when you're just in a rough situation or a prolonged period of time. But one of the things I would like to get is like an arm for my mic so I can put it closer to my face. And then, not that I'm really shouting right now, but I could like do my audio better versus just like kind of it being right in front of my keyboard. Luckily, there's like a noise filter setting in OBS that's like really good, but I don't want to have to rely on that. What was the name of those headphones? Mind Your Business 3000s. If you can hear me. I'll tell you, but you can't buy them from me if I do. For whatever reason that you would do that for. I don't know, that sure doesn't sound very, convincing. You're the kind of person who would, like, fucking drop it right now, and I know it. And that's why I'm not gonna tell you. You know what? I'm gonna do something really quick. I have Orin and Titus pretty much filled out right now on the sphere grid. I want to see if that gives me enough defense to not get clapped immediately by Valfor as a Dark Aeon. I still think I need to level up Lulu and Riku specifically because I have their celestial weapons, so it's going to be easier to fight anything with them, and apparently if I know how to use Riku's ultimate, it's like insane. Or her overdrive, I mean. I call everything in a Final Fantasy game that's like an over, like I always call it like a limit break, but limit break is like specifically Final Fantasy 7. And then like in Final Fantasy 8, I think there might also been like limit breaks in Final Fantasy 8, but like in 9 they were trances, in 10 they're overdrives, in like 11 or like in like 12 it's like something else. But I'm always just like limit break, even though it's like not not what it is. So yeah, I'm gonna just because I want to see if just because now that I have the sphere grid pretty much filled out. Yeah, people will understand. It's just that like, you know, if I'm gonna, you know, be a little persnickety about it, I might as well I care about these games and I choose to be accurate, you know? Me on the other hand, I'm gonna start battling still understood. Yeah. Is what it is. It's all like kind of the same like terminology, right? Like when I say ultimate or like special move or something, you know. It all means the same thing. It's just like, how do we make the word sound more flashy? You know? I still love just like going from like fucking Orin to like Yuna or Kamari. Man, I really didn't do shit with these characters. That's so funny. Riku's doing a little bit better right now. It's gonna take a while to get them fully. But yeah, let me just go test the waters with Dark Valfor right now, because maybe I can. Riku's at 0. Not at 0. I just leveled her up a bit. But yeah, I mean, so the problem is that she's really she doesn't do much until you like actually level her up. So when you're playing through organically and you just get to like to a certain point, like there's no reason to have her in the party except for to steal and that's about it. There's like her ultimate's cool, but like you don't have the items to do cool stuff with it for most of the game until you get to the end game. And so if you kind of like just dodge the end game, which you can easily do because it's not like the end boss isn't meant to be like the end of your character's progression. It's meant to like kind of progress naturally to that point, and then you fight him and you win, and then you can fuck off and do whatever. But yeah, like Riku's just kind of really not crazy until later. And so like that's what this is later. So now I'm like dealing with her. Pretty much. Alright. Alright, so let me unmute. Since I'm actually going to do something that's semi-related to the story. We'll go Orin. I'm actually just going to leave Lulu in the party. Because Lulu can do damage right now. Lulu can do, like, mega damage. We can make more money with her just sitting there, right? Yeah, so I have her, where is it? Her, Celestial Weapon, God Hand. It has Gillionaire, which that ability... I think you can actually put that ability on stuff, too. You just have to have the right stuff for it, and it's kind of... It doesn't matter if you already have her. Like, I just have to have her show up in the battle, and then, like, do something. Do an action, I think. I don't even know if she has to do an action, or if she just has to be present for a second. But, yeah. No, Lulu has Onion Knight as her Celestial Weapon. Which is this guy. Which apparently is like an inside joke or something. Alright, so Masamune, Tetra Shield. We'll put you on that. Yeah. Okay. So, oh, let me actually equip this on Titus just so I don't have to deal with any bullshit right now. And then we'll zoom to the village. Because if I can just, like, if Orin and, like, Titus don't die in one shot, then I can do something. And if I can do something, then I can start doing things. Which is, like, the main thing. I don't necessarily need everyone leveled up to, like, do this. Oh, what's up, Poe? How we doing? Alright, let's go. Let's go fight a god. My emo's broke? Oh no.
Infidel! Prepare to charge!
Yep. So. Alright, let's immune to sensors. Do I have double cast? I do not have double cast with him. What happens if I cast Ultima? How much damage did that do? Not great. But he also doesn't have a lot of base, magic. So. What? Does Lulu's fucking... Oh my god, I think Onion Knight makes it so that everything that Lulu casts costs only 2. That's actually rad as hell. So let's see. Okay, this is not great damage. I'm not gonna lie. How much... Okay, hold on. How much health does Dark Valor have? 800,000? 800,000 health. Okay. I love how making a star collapse at only 4,000 damage. Yeah, but that's the thing, is that's what, like, these bosses are. They're just, like, ridiculously stupid. And, like, so Titus and Auron right now are, like, basically fully leveled up. I can still, like, kit out their, sphere grids a bunch more. But I'm kind of, yeah, I'm kind of in a weird spot. And if I get clapped this next round, because, he just casts, like, his ultimate or something, and then... This is what I'm scared of. Okay, so she got clapped. Now, Lulu's nowhere near leveled up in comparison to Titus and Auron. So, there's a good chance that that's exclusive to her right now. We'll see. But, let me see if I can just... Oh! Oh! Did you see that damage? Oh, I might be able to take him out. If I can take him out, that's insane. Oh! I stopped being so loud. But holy shit, okay. Brat, okay. So I only need to bonk him, like, 8 times, basically. This might be game, bro. Unless he casts this, and then I die. But if he casts this and I die, I have another failsafe. Yeah, dude, it's the Masamune, bro. Now the question is, are we just gonna get clapped? Holy ballsack. Holy fuck. Oh my god. So there's a way I can have more HP, but I don't know how to do it. But I don't think it would have mattered in that situation. So here's the thing. Okay. I might still be able to do this. So we're gonna load in right when I start fighting him. I got 3 minutes on a laundry run.
Infidel.
Because I believe that Titus has life. So if I can just bonk him, I just need to bonk him with Auron like 8 times. So that's like, that's doable theoretically. So where's auto life? Auto life. Target's automatic. Okay. So we're gonna cast Haste Aga. We're gonna bonk him. Bonk. And then we're gonna have... See, this is where, if all 3 people had full life, you know, then it would be a little bit different. So we're gonna do Flare. Oh, I didn't double cast it, my bad. And then, does he just one hit? Fuck. Okay. So I'm gonna auto life on Titus. Titus is just gonna be my auto life guy right now. And then it's almost like, it almost might be pointless to... I feel like there's gotta be like something else that I have to do here that has nothing to do with like leveling up the sphere grid. I feel like if I cast like Reflect on someone or something like that, it'll actually like reflect. But like his ultimate, I don't know if I can do anything with that. Let me see. Let me see if there's any like strategy. Okay, so I could fight him with other Aeons. But yeah, auto life is gonna be the bread and butter here. I'm probably gonna like res Auron, and then he's just gonna freaking energy. Yeah, he's gonna energy ray, and then I'm gonna get clapped. But Titus and Lulu are gonna come back to life, and this is where we can do things. So first of all, auto life, just to make sure. It's so stupid he can do that twice in a row, dude. That's so unfair. I'm not gonna complain about it being fair for like a stupid boss anyways, but like, watch, I'm gonna auto life and he's just gonna energy ray again, which is dumb. Just parry it, basically. Yeah, I might need to... Hold up, let me full life Orin. And then if she casts Energy Ray again, okay. Come on! Reflega? Perhaps. And I'm dead. Nope, never mind. Okay, we're gonna Mega Phoenix. Right? I can do... Yeah, Mega Phoenix. Let's see what we got. Okay, Orin, bonk him. Bonk. And then... Auto life. We're just gonna auto life Orin. This is gonna be the best way to do it, because Orin, I think, is the fastest right now. Energy Ray. What is this garbage, dude? I think it's because I'm doing so much damage that it's able to just bring up the Energy Ray again. So every time I attack it, it's going to use Energy Ray, basically. So I gotta figure out how to farm Mega Phoenixes, too, if this is going to be, like, the strat against all the Aeons. Oh! How did you Energy Ray twice? I didn't even attack you. Well, that's GG. Okay, so... First and foremost, I do need to level up my characters a bit more. I need to get everyone to have auto life. And that's going to be a thing. And then I think having equipment that has, like, haste on it, I think is a thing. Haste on equipment. Because if I can just... Let's see here. $80 Chocobo wings. So if I can get auto haste, how does auto haste work though? Is it like I just get it at the beginning of the battle? Auto haste Ffx. It's cast doom. So okay, this is my pet peeve though. This is what I was talking about in chat, you know, last week, was that like, because this is a boss, right? Like 9 out of 10 status effects aren't going to damage it at all. And it's just going to be immune to it. It's going to be like, oh, Doom? Immune. Oh, Poison? Immune. Right? Like, I can go and cast that on any regular mob. But yeah. So, what does Auto Haste do? I just want to see what it does. So, Auto Haste is also called Auto Haste, is a recurring ability in the Final Fantasy series. That's not what I asked. Final Fantasy X. Auto Haste can be customized into armor. Stolen from Cactuar King, or bribed from Machia. So, let me just go see how many... Let me just see how many, Oh, I'll be right back. I gotta switch my laundry out. I did say that I would have to do that. I will be right back. Just give me a few minutes. Appreciate y'all. Why'd I go from like 4 viewers to 10 viewers? Who are you people? Oh wait, Pinhead! What's up, dog? Hey! Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. I'm sorry, I was busy doing very important things. What's up, y'all? What the fuck was I doing? Oh, I was, why'd I go to Besaid? I messed up. I gotta go grind, but I was thinking about it while I was switching my laundry. I can probably just level up Yuna, because if I level up Yuna, her Aeons should also level up. And then if I can fight Bellarmine with her Aeons, then I can get her thing for her Celestial Weapon, which... I don't even know what her Celestial Weapon does. Hold on. It doesn't really matter, but if I can fight Aeons with Aeons, that's gonna be a thing. So, Nirvana, that's what hers is. So break damage limit, triple overdrive, and then double AP, 1 MP cost. So her thing is actually pretty fire, I'm not gonna lie. So let me level up Yuna a bit instead of Lulu. Or wait, why don't I? Because I don't really need Titus anymore. So we're gonna do this, and then we'll make Riku. Make Riku pineapple. Oh, these are the mixes. In the shadows? Question mark. Something like that. So Riku's gonna be stoic. And then we set you to comrade, and then you to... Oh, how do we get comrade? How to unlock comrade overdrive. So I'm not going to get overdrive unless I... Okay, so we're going to do this. We're going to have to do some silly goofiness right now. I like how my chocobo's just still chilling here. Oh yeah, let me set my timer so I can remember to grab my shit again. I'm running out of detergent. So I might have to, like, miss some sweaters this week. Or at least until I get some more detergent, like, tomorrow. So I guess the way to do... You can't learn overdrive modes in the arena. Never mind. Hold on. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to do... Because this leveling method relies on people having Comrade. And Yuna not having Comrade is shameful on me. Because that means I really did not use her a lot. Which makes sense. But here's what we're going to do. We're going to get into a fight. We're going to reduce this to, like... you know what? It doesn't even matter. So... Riku's just going to run. And then Titus we're going to... provoke. Each one of these guys, because then they'll all attack Titus. Is my evasion so high that they're not even gonna be able to hit me? This is gonna be so terrible. Oh my god. So we're gonna haste Aga them. Oh no! I can't even get hit. That's so funny. And then we'll Sloga us. I can't even get hit, dude. I'm just too strong. That's so funny. I'm never gonna be able to... Okay. Um... Alternative option that I think I can still do. I'm gonna go to the Omega Dungeon. Simply ask for a hit. That's basically what I was doing. I literally provoked all of them so that they would attack Titus, and then literally gave them haste so that they were twice as fast and slowed me down. And none of them could hit me. That's so fucking funny. I would assume that at least like one would hit occasionally. That's crazy. Okay, so we're gonna go to Omega Ruins.
Here we go.
And what we'll do here is same idea. Except for I should be able to get hit because this is quite a more difficult thing. And then yeah, I'll give Titus the okay, hold on. I'll give him the auto Phoenix so that if Yuna dies, he'll just bring her back to life. But I should be able to just... Where's my provoke? That's it special, isn't it? Provoke. Provoke you. And then Riku, you're gonna apparently not be able to run. Riku, get out of here. Thank you. And we'll also provoke this guy. Yeah. Okay, I was not expecting fucking that. That was crazy. Okay, hold on. Jesus Christmas. Okay, so hold on. First, I'm gonna just do this and run back here so I can heal really quick. But I can get hit. That's what that proved. So I'm gonna need a little bit of a different strat here because these guys are quite a bit tougher. Yeah, so that brings her back, and then we're going to... I'm gonna haste on Yuna, which should help a little bit here. And then she can... Wow, look at her health. Damn, I really did not level her up at all, bruh. Okay, so white magic, we're gonna... Also haste Titus. When's the FF1 stream? I was actually thinking that, like... Because I'm just grinding... I really want to get through this end game here. But I was thinking that it'd be cool to... Like, I've never actually played through the first Final Fantasy game, like, fully. I've played into it a few times, but, like, it gets... It's like old school Zelda, where it's like... It just kind of throws you into the wind and is like, yeah, just figure it out. And then, like, it's really hard to figure stuff out. I'm a bit more wise nowadays, so I might be able to, like, do it now versus, like, when I was, like, 14 and just, like, ramming my head up against the wall and not really sure what to do. However, you know, I could always pull out a walkthrough. I'm not, like, that worried about it anymore. Just playing through it to just get the experience of playing through it. So... I don't want to cast Reflect. I want to cast Shell. Shell and Protect on Titus. And then... to provoke these guys. Oh, these guys do, like, no damage. What the fuck happened the last round? That made him do, like, like... How did I get clapped so fast? Alright, we should just be able to... okay, I should be able to, like... Sloga us now. And then, in theory... Hastaga them. Who keeps casting White Wind, and why is it healing both Titus and... Can you cast something other than White Wind? Okay, hold on. I'm taking out this guy. So that guy keeps casting White Wind. Are they just not gonna attack? I'm so confused. They are just dancing. I want to play 6 so I can suplex a train. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, I want to play through... 6 specifically is one that I really want to play through, because that has Kefka in it, and that's, like, apparently, like, a really good one. In terms of the old school ones. I guess these guys just aren't going to attack me for some reason, so we're just going to... We're going to move on. It's like they took the wind out of their... Yeah, but that was healing me. That's like what was weird about it. It wasn't even doing damage to me. I don't want to fight these guys. These guys clapped me last time. Okay, here, I wonder if I can, there might be a better option here. I might be able to go to the, Inside Sin. That probably will work out a lot better. Not Xanarkin. Sin.
Here we go.
Okay. Let's try it with these guys. So, where's Provoke? Provoke this guy. Escape. Provoke this guy. Metaphor Refantasio? What is that? So Haste Aga these guys. And then Soaga us. Dude, are you serious? You guys literally can't hit me. This is so frustrating. I'm just gonna pull out, like, fucking... Fuck it, Waka. Can you also... I don't think I have Provoke on him, do I? Okay, here we go. Okay, this might work. It might be annoying, though. I don't have Auto Phoenix on any of this shit, either. Okay. Okay, well, we're just gonna keep Phoenixing Yuna. Oh, you're in an ad? My bad, dude. I mean, not my bad, Twitch bad, but that's, what has to happen with, affiliate. Best viewers. What the fuck? Okay, hold on. Let me just ban that guy. Likely ban Evader? I don't know where that guy went. Simply give me a sub for your channel. I wish I, like, can I give free subs? I feel like mods... I feel like if you're a mod, you shouldn't have to sit through ads. I feel like that's... Like, you know what I mean? Like, I feel like if you're a mod, you should just, like, get no ads. Or, like, there should be something for that. Damn, Mina's just getting clapped right now. It's just how it's gotta be, I guess. Hopefully this works out. I don't know how much damage I have to take. I think you the streamer can gift stuff. I think I can, but I think I have to I think I have to pay for it, which is against the point right now. Like to give back to the community, sure, but I don't have that give back yet. Okay, I'm gonna take these guys out and see if this gives me that comrade. There's one. Oh shit, no. I was gonna say if unit doesn't survive, then I think that goes against the point. Give me money to give you money. I mean, eventually. What happened? You followed Jelly. Jelly! What up, yo? You caught me with a mouthful of cookie, dude. Yo! Yeah, Lurkin's fine. I didn't even tell if, Damn it. How do I freaking... How does Comrade work? Holy cow, hold on. Comrade... Overdrive mode. Comrade. Gauge fills. We're an ally. How do you get it, though? Okay, so it's telling me to go... I mean, I might still just be able to do this, but I don't have the garden sentinel. This is... I should have done this. I didn't realize that I needed this. So, I should have done this before. Before I started leveling everyone up, but that's okay. Why are you green? I'm about to play Rival, so I work for real in like 10 minutes with my friends are out of their mesh. I'm green because this is my actual skin color. Duh. Have you never met someone from New York? We're radioactive, bro. Yeah, this is accurate. This is just my camera. How do I... Or, I don't know why I went back to the ship. Oh, because I'm going to Xanarkin, that's right.
Here we go.
What did you eat to become green? All the green giant vegetables. Don't really hide the green. Yeah. Usually like videos chroma swapped whenever it's in New York to hide the fact that there's so much pollution from New York City that it just makes the entire state just radioactive. Okay, so I think the flamethrower guys are like around here. It's my vegetables. Yeah. You are what you eat. Okay, I think if I just grind here for a second. These guys. Okay, so I'm gonna haste Yuna. I feel like I got a plan here. But I also might just get clapped, so let's hope that that doesn't happen. We're gonna shell on everyone because I think that the flamethrower technically counts as like physical, or maybe it, or as magic damage. I mean, so protect. I could probably also just bring in Titus. That's against the point. Yeah, okay, this is gonna work. So I come in here and cast Haste Daga on them, and then slow down us. Now the question is, does the flamethrower guy... Oh, he hits Titus too. Okay, we're good to go. So I'm just gonna take some damage here. And then bonk him in a minute. Am I like regenning? I should put regen on Riku and Yuna. For sure. Oh, wait. Now Yuna's just taking damage. Oh, it's because I have, like, Curse on me or something. Me and my homies love casting God's Hand. That's Riku's Celestial weapon right now. Okay, I'm just gonna... I think I'm gonna accidentally kill... Hold up, what is it? Dispel? Whatever. I don't think it matters right now. Oh, that's what's happening, is, I forgot, Yuna's equipment is healing her because she's eating the fire damage, which is fine. So, yeah, we're just gonna sit here for a minute. So, in theory, after, like, a bunch of turns of doing this, Yuna should learn the Comrade Overdrive. Actually, what are the cool physical attacks in Final Fantasy? Well, it depends. Like, each character usually has their own thing. But, you know, a lot of the cool physical attacks, I would say, are, like, the limit breaks and shit. Like... So, jump is a reoccurring one. But, like, a lot of each, character has, like, their own thing going for them. So, like, Titus has a bunch of just, like, I'm gonna do some acrobatics and roll up and flip attack you, or some shit like that. And then Cloud obviously has, like, what's the one? The main one that he uses right off the bat? I forget. Omni Slash, all that shit. Other than that, a lot of the attacks that are just melee are just, like, attack. Okay, so once Titus gets down to, like, 1,000 HP, I'm just gonna clap these guys, and then see if Yuna learned Comrade. Okay. So he's just gonna bonk. Persona games give you cool physical stuff that you can teach everyone. Well, I mean, like, so in this game, like, I have, like, certain stuff. So I have, like, where is it? Skill. Like, sleep attack, silence attack, dark attack, sleep buster. Right? These all do, like, different things. Triple foul, which tries to cast 3 things on them. Delay, which delays the attack of an enemy. Quick attack, which, like, it doesn't try to delay the attack of the enemy, but it gives you, it re-puts you in the slot there. Armor break, it, like, destroys their armor if they have any. But it's all, like, the same attack. So he just casts it, and then he just does his, like, regular his regular attack. But it just, like, applies the effect of it. There we go. Damn, Riku's doing some damage with her God Hand, even though I haven't leveled her up at all. Bitch, why you no Comrade? Charging twice per turn, do low fire damage. Man, this is annoying. I didn't mean to sleep attack. Where is Flea? There we go. I'm gonna be like stop locked behind this dumbass thing, and I just do not know how to speed this up. I would assume that if Titus just took enough damage, they would just kind of fix it up. Okay. So if I provoke these guys at least, right? Is that even... Oh, it's immune. Okay, well. In that case, we're just gonna... Histaga these guys, and then slow Aga myself. When I get a chance. Okay, let's see if this does shit. I don't really know what to do at a certain point, other than just grind this out. It was a really shitty, it was a really shitty thing to be stop locked behind. Meanwhile, like, freaking Titus has, like, every overdrive mode, because I just kind of used him for the longest time. Dude, these cookies are so good. I don't know if this is gonna work. I don't think this should, like, I don't remember this taking so long with prior people, but I guess, like, when I just use people consistently over the course of, like, 10 hours, then, like, and I'm just progressing through the story, and it's like, oh, we learned this thing. And I did not use Yuna in battle at all. I just had her pop in and, like, heal people occasionally, and that was about it. So, this makes sense. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little burnt out on this end game run, so I might go to something else temporarily and chisel it out in my own time at some point, but I guess I'm rocking it tonight for now. Okay, we're gonna... Did not mean to slow go again. Take these guys out and see. Nope. Still haven't learned it. Am I doing something wrong? I do want to play the DMC games at some point here. For sure. We played through 3. I remember that. Or you played through 3 and I watched. We got 2 of them. This might be good. I think I was a little further past college. It was like after we graduated. I think. It wasn't that long ago. It was only like fucking like 5 years or some shit. What the hell, dude? Time is just passing, bro. Insane. I wonder if, like, maybe I'm not making any progress because Yuna has her overdrive. So maybe if I summon someone with her overdrive and then I like desummon them. Last year in college, maybe. I feel like, wasn't it? Were you at my apartment or were we at Doug's? Weren't we at Doug's with Yared? Because if we were at Doug's, then it was when I was staying with Mama Doug and them for like a few months before I went to Cali, and that was after we graduated. That was at Doug's, but it was just me and you, I think. Yeah, so if it was at Doug's, it was like right after we graduated. It was like the fall after we graduated. Because I got kicked out of collegiate because I was staying there totally legitimately with Yared. I just don't remember COVID being a thing. I don't think it was like a thing, but it wasn't like a thing. Like, it was there, but like it wasn't like mad isolation yet. Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, I don't know either. I'm pretty sure it's like, because like COVID went through a phase where it was like, we took it really seriously for a few months and then we stopped caring about it, and then they were like, oh, you should still care about it, and then it just got a weird TM It was pretty weird. Years ago. Doesn't feel like years ago. Some stuff feels like years ago. I don't know, my sense of time is so weird. Like, college doesn't feel that long ago. But then, like, parts of college feel like really long ago. I was stuck in work hell for a while. I feel that, bro. That was me at Spectrum, dude. I reapplied to Spectrum and they said no. They sent me an email 1 hour after I applied and were like, we're not moving forward. And I was like, that's crazy. So I remember some parts more than others. Too old. Shut up. Bro wasn't even an adult yet. We don't know what's up, bro. I feel like you don't really become an adult until you're like 35, and then it's like now you're like kid plus. I feel like when you turn like 25, you're like kid plus, and then like 35 is like maybe an adult, and then like 45. See, I can't even say that because like I'm just thinking about like how my dad was when I was growing up, and like he's in his like 60s now, but like, you know, when I was growing up, he was basically I think when I was born he was like 30. Wait, no, that wouldn't check out because I'm only 28 and he's like 63, so he was like 34 or so, 35 when I was born. I thought he had me when he was 30. So he was like 35. And like when I was growing up, my dad was like just not an adult. That's what I'll say. Not an adult in like how he acted. Like as long as I can breakdance, I'll be fine. Bro, I know for a fact you can keep breakdancing. Just breakdance, and like if your body says no, then just do it anyways. And then if you die, then just like, you know, that's just how like that's everyone will just be like that's how he lived how he died. He died how he lived. He lived how he died is crazy. Alright, I'm gonna like since this is just like a grind, I'm gonna just mute this audio for a minute. And then put I simply wasn't built different is crazy. Okay, we'll just put this on for a minute. So I don't know if this is doing anything. I really don't know if I'm doing this properly. I might just be wasting time right now. But like this is what some people on good old Ffx back in 2004 were saying. So that's what I love about older games like this, is that like the endgame shit was like so figured out already that like whenever you look up stuff for like a game like this and it's like, oh, how do I do this? It's like there's no new information on it. It's always just like some guy back in like 2005 just being like, yeah, this is what you gotta do. And then that was just like the goated response, and like it just didn't need to be restated. Even though people are still playing these games to this day is what I'm saying. Like, you know, you'd expect like there to be like Reddit posts or something where people are like saying the same things or something, and it's just like, nah. Who's gonna make a new guide for Mario 64? Speedrunners? I like how Yuna... I just realized that Yuna isn't even dying. Because... she's got the Fire Eater equipment. So she's just getting healed by this while Titus and Riku are taking damage. Which is kind of goated. I'm not gonna lie. So Yuna can't even die. Like I don't have to worry about shit. Actually, I can literally let Titus die and then full. Oh, I don't think Yuna has full life though, because she's so not healed or not built. But that's okay. We can just heal. I like how Titus, when he uses Kiraga, it's like it cures like pretty much all his life, but when Yuna uses Kiraga, it cures like 4,000 life. I guess there's like probably some sort of like magic, like the magic stat probably changes the power of like the heal as well, and not just like the damage that elemental skills do. This better fucking give me this fucking comrade overdrive. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind if I just do this for like 20 minutes and then like nothing. Oh, I saw Avenger. So, okay, I didn't realize that you learn overdrives in the middle of battle. I am not gonna lie. I've just been fucking autopiloting this. So there's a good chance that, like, it was already learned. It wouldn't make sense, though, right? Like, she would have learned it before Avenger because Riku's been dying less than Titus and Riku have been taking damage every turn. So I'm just gonna take these guys out. Okay, hell yeah, we got it. Okay. And they learned Sufferer too, so that's a new one. Bro cheating the system, basically. It's endgame, I don't care anymore. Like, really, I have like a few goals here. One of which is just to take on the Dark Aeons and beat Penance, which is like the main overlying thing. And then everything else is just like goofy nonsense. That's why I have the ×4 on too. Okay, so we're gonna pop Lulu and Yuna in here. And then we did Riku as Stoic. And then Yuna's also going to be Comrade. Boom. And then we should be able to do some massive grinding now with just these guys. Either way, I gotta get like all these characters through the sphere grid at some point, which is gonna be the bigger fight. Once I start getting like, once I get every character through the sphere grid fully, then I can start taking on the guys that'll give me like fucking the power spheres and stuff, and I can upgrade them a bit further, which is a whole... This grind is so stupid, but it's like, I don't know. I've been enjoying it. I've never actually gotten this far in this game. I've never beaten this game until recently. Just because, as a kid, like, I was just really bad. Where am I trying to... There we go. Don Tomberry. Let me actually make sure I got everything equipped that I need to have equipped. I don't think I have an AP. Yeah, I don't have an AP weapon for... We'll just do this one. What was it? Magistral staff or something? Magistral rod. Okay, so should be able to just Don Tomberry this. And then I don't have no... I'm gonna have to do this manually for a minute because I don't think I have the auto lives to do it. But that's okay. Not too much of an issue. I did not mean to attack with Lulu, but that's okay. Oh, wait. I have an auto Phoenix with Yuffie. Or sorry, Yuffie. Riku? Question mark? Okay. I also just realized something that is going to fuck me over right now. I don't think I have Flee on any of these characters. Which means your boy's got to run manually. Auto life but no auto death. Actually, there is like ways you can cheese that. You can curse characters and then cast life on them and they'll just die. But that's like it again, this is something that doesn't like work on bosses and stuff like that. So it's just like a cool combo you can do on certain enemies. But yeah, if you full life a character who's cursed, it just kills them because it does their max damage. It like heals them for their max health, but they're cursed, so they take that much damage, which is a thing. So I'm actually gonna switch, I guess, Yuna to be the stoic one, and then have Riku be a comrade because. Also, why did I gain no? Is it because I didn't flee? Oh no. Okay, I might have to keep Titus in the party for a minute, just until I can get someone to have flee. No. Yeah, I think I just wasted some money basically. Not really a big deal. But I do gotta get some mad levels here. So yeah, Riku has an auto Phoenix ability. I don't grinding for like Mega Phoenixes or whatever it is would be annoying, so I'm just gonna not have Riku. The reason I had Riku with the Stoic was because it was like if she was doing the attacks, she's like the faster person in this group. But I don't think she's like that much significantly faster than Yuna or Lulu. So it'd just be a mess. So I just gotta get one of these characters to have probably Yuna. I'm gonna have Yuna Bum Rush Flee. Because I think she's closer to Titus's skill tree. Wait. I fucked up somewhere. I think I attacked with Riku accidentally. Boink. Let me see if I can bum rush. Let me see where Flee is. It's gonna be like... Where does Titus start off? Here? No. Steel. There it is. Okay. So if I can move Yuna... Where can I move Yuna? That's about where you get to? Okay. Okay, this is gonna take another round or two to get her there. Alright. I was hoping to be able to just, like, quickly grind out these characters to fight Dark Veil for, but then I got kind of lost in the sauce and had a few things pop up. So now we're just kind of on the grind, which is going to be fine. So we'll just grind it out for a bit. My main goal right now is just get Yuna to have Flee, and then I can grind Lulu, Riku, and Yuna at the same time. Did I run out of Phoenixes? Oh no, oh no, my Phoenixes. That's okay. So hopefully. Alright. Items. Oh, I gotta go here, actually. Okay, this is gonna take a minute, so I'm just gonna do like a few rounds of this. I don't think I've actually beaten the Don Tonberry by itself actually yet. I do wonder that, like, with Orin, if I could bonk him enough. I also wonder if it would be worth it to, like, grind equipment so that leveling up would be a lot faster, but I don't think so. I think it would take just as long to grind it as, like, it would just face Don Tomberry a few extra times each time. Wait. Oh, I don't... Okay. Not that it matters, because he's already, like, so set up, but Titus has not been receiving any AP from these battles because I did not have the right equipment on him. That's so funny. That's okay, though. Whoever is, like, the stoic one takes so much damage, so they'll end up soaking in more XP than the others, too, is something I noticed. So, like, Titus will level up, like, 20 while they level up, like, 10, which doesn't really matter, but good to know, I guess, if you want to focus on, like, one person. Bonk. Oh, I gotta run. Eee! Because of the Chimera Brains, I'm, like, tapped out of money, too. I had, like, 2 million, and now I'm down to, like, 70k, which should last me quite a few rounds here, but I might have to go grind for more money again. But, in theory, if I get my money back up, like, I should be better off because I was bribing the... Like, I was just trying to get the grid open, and now it's, like, fully open, I'm pretty sure. So I don't have to worry about bribing them anymore, so I should just be able to use my money for other shit. Although I'm sure there's, like, gonna be other stuff that eventually I'll need to, like, bribe things for. Okay. So we got 40 levels on Una. Let's go ahead and see if we can get over to this flea. This is such a grind, dude. This is a masochistic grind. I did not realize... Like, I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna do this and it's gonna be no problem. But I've actually been playing this game for, like, a few weeks now. in like the end game, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm proud of myself for being as dedicated with it as I have been. But woof. I just really want to fucking be Penance though. Like that's like, it seems like such a crazy grind to get there. What is this? A fortune? Oh no, okay, it's that. Gotta love some Fear of Dark. And then, boom, we got Flea with Yuna. The one thing I am excited for when it comes to, like, all this leveling is, like, once I start getting, like, the spheres to fill in all the empty sphere nodes, it fills them in for every character. So if I get every character pretty much maxed out, it's gonna be, like, really easy for me to, you know, like, get enough levels and shit to go to those spheres that aren't in use. And then just fill them out. Yeah, this is a lot, though. Herculean-ass task. I feel like if I can grind this out, though, you know, like, that dedication can go towards anything in my life, and I can be like, nah, I grinded out FF10 endgame. I beat Penance. I can literally do anything. Fear of Dark is so goated, dude. I love all his music. Chat, if you could be one animal, what would you be and why? I'd be a golden monkey. I forget where they're from. They're from, like, Mongolia or some shit. And they just look like they live the best lives. They just run around being little fat guys. And then people just hand them food because they're, like, happy little fat monkeys. That sounds like the best life ever. Bum, 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 bum. I was about to say this sounds like a Scott Pilgrim soundtrack, and then it's actually Anamanaguchi, which Anamanaguchi is the band that did the Scott Pilgrim soundtrack, so that's great. Anamanaguchi's like this, like, they have a sweet spot in my heart because, like, they, first of all, they just make banger music, and, you know, that's great. But, I don't know, it's like, Anamanaguchi's the closest, like, chiptune's ever been to, like, mainstream. And, like, even recently they had, like, a sort of upsurgence because of the Miku dropping in Fortnite, and everyone was singing, like, the Anamanaguchi Miko song. Probably be a fox or a panda. Why a panda? because you're Chinese? Question mark. I'm joking. But yeah, Anime Negushi, like, I feel like is the most popular chiptune's been as a genre outside of like outside of like it being just like music in video games already. So like everyone's like, you know, knows like video game tunes and whatever, but like chiptune is like using those sound fonts to make music that's like not linked to a video game, which is really cool. And so I feel like it's like a niche genre that like will only become more niche and like kind of die out over time because it was very predominantly built off like the backbone of like that like, you know, chiptune vibe of like older video games, and that's just like that's like a nostalgia based thing now, not like a relevant thing, you know. It's like my favorite music genre though, for sure. I'd be a Komodo dragon. Clumsy? I feel like you're less clumsy than me though. The Miyagos don't know about them simple waves forms. Dude, for real though. I'm telling you. It's not like, I'm not like, oh, these people don't respect or understand culture. It's just like, it's weird to just be like, this is a niche thing, and then realize that like it's probably always going to be a niche thing, and then listen to music like this that just sounds like fucking amazing, you know, and just like there's never been a point where like chiptune was like actually like, yeah, but like you say dubstep, right? And it's like there was never a point where like chiptune was like something like dubstep or like a genre that like really blew up for a period of time. Like dubstep's kind of like, you know, it's kind of like nostalgia bait now, you know. It's like it's not really a new idea, but it had a moment where it was like the music genre, you know. And like chiptune's just like never gonna be there, is what I'm saying. Is like it's like specifically like you just do what chiptune does but better. What you mean? I trip a lot to lose my footing, not spill the coffee on my shirt. Not the spill coffee. Not, I'm not able to read that sentence. I'm not sure if I'm misreading it. You can just do what chiptune does, but better. What do you mean by that? I'm not trying to like say that like it needs to get popular or anything like that either. I'm just saying that like I'm happy that I have something that I can just like appreciate in its like base form, and like when I think about chiptune and like how much I appreciate like soundtracks like this and like shit like that has like this song did not exist in a game, and like I think about like what I can do with that kind of music and whatnot. It just feels really nice to be like, I appreciate this thing for this thing, and not because it's like in any way popular with the masses, you know what I mean? Like when I think about like something like Chainsaw Man or something like that, like an anime like that, it's like, okay, this thing is really popular, and that's how I found out about it, and like I love it. Did you just go on an ad break? That's funny. But like it's like I love that thing, but it's also like there's a part of me that's like I love it because it's loved by many people as well. Whereas with chiptune, it's like separated from that kind of idea. Like I feel not alone in that, but I just feel like when I find someone who like appreciates the chiptunes like I do, I'm just like, ah, a man of culture, right? Like or something like that, you know? I just ran from that battle as soon as I got in there. Awesome. 8,000 gil down the drain. But yeah, I've been listening to like this song I've been listening to specifically for years. It's just coming on randomly for this radio, but I've heard this song a bajillion times, and I love it. And I always think like, ooh, what can I do with this? You know? I could really make something special that really just like how the Sonic Robo Dash. Oh, okay. After this battle, I gotta go grab my laundry. Fuck! I did not mean to attack with Riku. Yeah, but like how Sonic Robo Dash used the one song in their intro from the Funk soundtracks, and I do listen to it. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to describe what I'm trying to say. I just appreciate it, is what I'm saying. And I'm happy that I can appreciate something. It makes me feel good that I appreciate something that isn't just, like, you know, seen by the masses. Like, you know? Like, I really feel like I found something that I like for the fact that I like it, you know? And it doesn't feel like I'm being influenced in any way to enjoy it. So it feels very core to my personality. Did someone say Sonic Robodash? Yeah. The main soundtrack for Sonic Robodash is a song called Fluvial Beat Deposits by Simon Stallenhag. And that's like the menu music and stuff. And that song was originally on a soundtrack called FM Funk Terror, which was, no, FM Funk 2, FM, hold up, FM Funk soundtrack. So there was 3 of them, and they featured some of the same music artists. So there was Soundtrack FM Funk Madness, which is the first one. And then Soundshock FM Funk Terror was the second one, which is the song that I'm referring to is on that one. And then there was Soundshock FM Funk Nirvana. And Nirvana was the third one. And Fluvial Beat Deposits is a progression of 3 songs that Simon Stallenhag made. So he made the first one, the second one was Fluvial Beat Deposits, and then the third one was, what was it called? The Lacustrine Beat Machine, and they all kind of like flow into each other as like one vibe. Like they're 3 different songs, but they have very similar beats and stuff, so they kind of all go through each other. I actually made this is me just like nerding out about this, but I made a compilation of the 3 songs and just threw it up on my channel because I just think it's so legendary. Where is it? I called it the Stallenhag riff. Yes. Here you go, chat. But yeah. So they used Fluvial Beat Deposits for Sonic Robo Blast, and it just like linked. It just took this like immaculate vibe and like linked it to this game in a way that just like, you know, really encapsulated it. But it's also like, that song is like separate from the game beforehand. Like a lot of people are like, oh, this song is so great, you know, for this game, and it's like, actually it was on this album that had nothing to do with the game before it, so it was like an isolated track that wasn't made for the game. And it's just like, to think that someone just like made that song for the sake of making. Also it's Simon Stallenhag, who by the way is the artist for he makes like really awesome paintings, and there was that one show that came out with like Chris Pratt or whatever, and apparently it's like trash, but like they used his like concept arts and stuff to create like the idea for the show. But yeah, Simon Stallenhag is a really cool guy. He's a Swedish guy, and he makes sweet art, sweet music. The Electric State, that's what it is. And that was originally a book that was just a bunch of concept art that he made. And yeah, huge Simon Stallenhag fan. He is a chat at all sorts of stuff. So yeah, but anyways, that ran over. I gotta go, and I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my laundry again, so I should be back. Okay, what up? We back. Actually, let me I just wash my hands, so I'm gonna put some lotion on. Ugh. I went through so many clothes this week, it's weird. I feel like it's been a little bit warmer, so I feel like a lot of my bulkier clothes and whatever would be like I would have less to do laundry wise, but I've also like adapted how I'm doing my laundry, so some stuff I wash like very gently, so I have to take a few extra loads because I'm doing shit like that. But whatever. Oh, actually, let me also start my tea. It's getting that time of night where I want to have my tea. My tea! Okay. More montage! Let's go! Oop. Not what I meant to do. There we go. Okay, where... Oh, so I have Flea on Unit now, so I can put Lulu in here. Set her to... It's funny that I spend so much time getting stoic on Yuna, and then I'm not even going to use it. That's how it goes. Bonk. Wait, what? Ah! So, okay, so Karma, the ability that Don Tonberry used, I thought it was based off of the global monsters killed. It is based, I guess, off of the amount of monsters that someone has killed. So, that means that Yuna has killed a collective, like... How much damage was that? 100? That can't be right, because that means Yuna this entire time has killed one monster. Which doesn't seem correct. But maybe... maybe monsters that are killed by Aeons don't count towards that global counter. Which means this whole strat is just dead in the water for right now. Hold on. I can still save this run by switching to Titus. But that's so funny. Okay, so I guess Titus just has to be my friggin' jockey right now. So after this match, I'm just gonna switch out Lulu for Yuna, and that'll just be that. Oh, didn't realize he was that close. I kind of feel like I'm neglecting Lulu now, though, but, like, Lulu was, like, the main character that got me through most of the game, honestly, just because of her magic and shit. But I guess that's, like, kind of rendered moot at this point. Or whatever. I guess I'm just gonna have a bunch of wasted sphere levels on Titus. and just have to do it 2 at a time because he's the one who's going to be taking the most damage. How it go, I guess. How much HP does Don Tomberry have? Don Tomberry. Probably some stupid amount of HP. 48,000. Sorry, 480,000. Here's my question. Let's switch it on. Attack. Not what I meant to do. I'm just curious if I get any substantial amount more XP if I actually take him out. Which I've never done before. Not really. But I get Far Plane Wind. Isn't that what I need for the HP? Or, I think that's what I need for the AP weapons. I don't really need it right now, but... No, door tomorrow. What does Far Plane Wind do? Far Plane Wind. Death Strike. That checks. Fuck. Not what I meant to do. Just for organization's sake, after this battle, I should put Titus in the middle. Actually, I could just... This is probably the best turn-based game, though, when it comes to stuff. Final Fantasy VII isn't, like, turn-based. I realize it's, like, you take turns, but, like, the enemies can just attack whenever they want. Or, like, whenever their speed allows them to. But in this game, it's, like, genuinely turn-based. Like, they will not attack if you don't take your turn. But it's, like, so cool that you can switch out your characters and you can see, like, the turn order and stuff. It's very, very banger. Probably need to buy more Phoenix Downs after this too. It's not a banger, dude. Yippee wahoo! Okay, Might as well do some leveling while I'm here. Alright, what's another random question I can ask chat? What's your favorite Disney movie, and why? Or are you like, fuck Disney? Because, I mean, that's, like, also fair, but I feel like everyone has, like, a favorite Disney movie from, like, when Disney was, like, goated. Like, I don't mean, like, recent Disney movies. Someone gonna be up here and, like, Mufasa. Mulan? Why? I think mine would be Treasure Planet, if we're talking, like, OG animated ones. Definitely Treasure Planet. No cap. No competition. Gorgeous visuals. Story perfectly executed. Alright, alright. That's fair. Mulan's definitely goated. It's definitely a good movie. I've been meaning to, Oh, my tea! My PC! Oh, I did not wash my cup, so I'll just use this one. Cool. Not saying this because I'm mixed with Chinese. I know, I was just joking earlier, dude. Weh. At some point, this is just gonna give me the dopamine rush of just having all this completed. And it's gonna be fleeting and phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie though, it's like I'm so happy I've been able to like enjoy this game like this. I feel like I haven't been able to enjoy a game like this in like a long time, and it's like it's taken me a long time of like spiritual ascendancy to like be like, oh yeah, I can enjoy things. Not everything has to be a grind and productive and whatever. It took me a while to get out of that mindset once I was in it. I mean, this is productive, just not in like the conventional sense, right? Like I'm being productive in this game, but that's not like, I don't know. Some people would think that this is like useless time that I'm spending, but like, what is life but wasting time, dude? You just gotta waste it the way you want to waste it. Alright, let's zoom out and see how far we are. So much. Huh. Okay. Took the words right out of your mouth. That's right. I steal words. Now give me your soul. What was that from? Fucking I think it was from the the Mortal Kombat movie. He rolls up into the room and what's his name? Like, I am your father. Now give me your soul. So fucking stupid. I wonder if I get in trouble for like streaming. Like obviously like streaming like stuff is like not great, but like would I genuinely get in trouble if I was like streaming like the Mortal Kombat movie or something like that, like something that nobody gives a shit about? Not the newer one, but like the older one. What is this? Oh, this is Ultima. Yeah, we'll teach her Ultima. Christ, this is gonna be... I was hoping that I could just like grind out the just because like I have like Titus leveled up and stuff. I was like hoping that I could just grind this out really fast. I don't think that's gonna be the case. I think I'm gonna be sitting here for a while getting this grinded out. Oh, we're learning like the basic magics now. This is another thing that's like kind of lame about the skill tree is like at a certain point you're just filling out slots just to fill out slots. Like I don't ever need to use Blizzard, Thunder, Fire, or Water ever again in this game because I have Blizzaga, Fireaga, Wateraga, etc. Clayaga. I got it all. So there's like no real like I'm just running the skill tree just to run the skill tree. One, because it'll eventually give me an achievement too. And like that's part of the completionist is like to get everything filled out, but damn. Taking its time. Tiara, what are you doing up? Go to bed. It's sleepy times. Okay, good night. Good night. If you're actually going to bed. Love you too. Bye. That's funny as hell. Misa gonna go. Just to switch it up, I'm gonna go make some money really quick. There's some other shit I could do. I just like it's just like I feel like everything's like stop gated behind like this perpetual grind of just getting the skill trees finished. So that's just where I'm at right now. What was I doing? I was switching out Unit for Orin. Ugh. And then we're just finding mimics. Fuck these guys. I'm going back to sleep, just woke up. Good. Go back to sleep. Have a consistent sleep schedule, yo. Where's my mimics? Damn. No on the Marlboros. Thank you. Those guys will still fuck me up right now. Not really. Easy said than done. I don't know. I'm pretty consistent. Millie, did you take your magnesium? Oh, let's go. Steal. Nope. Bonk. Bonk. Cool. Let's go. We got a mimic, which means we got money. Big ass pill. I can give you a bigger one. Fish oil, I think, is like probably the biggest pill that I take on a regular basis. Bonk. Wait. I just realized that I don't have God Hand equipped, and that's why I'm not getting mad money. Steal. Bonk. Man, I haven't even taken my supplements yet, and I'm already inside. It's about that time. I'm craving like not I'm not gonna drink it like now. Like I'm craving coffee pretty big. I might have some coffee in the morning. Hey, let's go. Okay. Bonk. Bonk. Hey, I'm one-shot mimics now too with Orin. That's dope. Get boba tomorrow? I don't want boba. I want coffee. And I don't want Vietnamese coffee because that shit will make me sick. I love it so much, but I sort of got like one like shot of Vietnamese coffee is like all you need. After that, it's just like too much. I don't know, I'm probably gonna wake up and big old dollop of honey creamer. And some coffee. I haven't had coffee in a hot. Well, I mean, I had coffee over the weekend for UBCon, but oolong. Oh yeah, I'll get some oolong. Yeah, I forgot that they sold that now, or did before. That was dope. Yeah. I mean, but like by the time I get to the mall, I'm gonna go for like pumps. So I'll probably just bring in like an energy drink or something. Oh, I never reset my timer. How long have I been here? Probably like 15 minutes. Oh, I did not mean to switch out Lulu. Bonk. Sick. Bonk. One of these days you should stream Pump. That would actually be dope. I don't know how I would do that. Unless I could stream with my phone. Or So it'd be easy if I had like an at-home setup, right? Because I could set it up better. But like to stream at like Dave and Buster's would be ridiculous. Also, I'd have to like I'd feel weird like streaming with everybody else who's there. You know? I'm excited to try out the new shoes that I got though. I haven't actually tried them. They feel really nice while they're on, and the sole is definitely way better than the other ones. Yeah, for sure. You should look into it if they work. They're definitely like super lightweight. I don't feel like I have anything on, but then they do have like a sole that's there to take some of the impact. Um, so I really think that they're gonna be good. I really like that I'm just one-shotting these guys now. That's super dope. Kinda. I wonder if there's anything that's like a railgun in this where it's like I hit all enemies, other than like overdrives. Does Ultima? I wonder if Ultima hits all enemies. I'll try that in the next round, when there's more than one enemy. It does. That's crazy, okay. Who's this, she? Hell yeah. Which monster? The Marlboro? Or the Mimic? That. I don't know which one that is because I'm speeding through battles so fast. Big one with the tails. Like the walls? The demonlets? Okay. Fuck that guy. Is this what you're talking about, Millie? That's a Marlboro. Yeah, that's a Marlboro. They're always crazy. That's like a super Marlboro too. The regular Marlboros in the Comlands, which I should be able to. I think they're over here. Oh wait. I mean, I can always pull them up in the arena too, but yeah, there it is. That's just a regular Marlboro. And they're not that. Well, I mean, they're still crazy when you run into them in the game, but like in the story, unless you've been just doing like some mad grinding. But yeah. Yeah, the other ones are like bigger and fucking fuck you up more. Ah! I had those. That thing look crazy. That thing is crazy. The only thing that makes Marlboros is, well, I mean, they're crazy looking too, and they have these giant, like, demon mouths and whatever, but they also, usually have this ability called, like, stink his breath or whatever. Bad breath. And it, confuses and it just, like, gives you, like, a bunch of status effects all at the same time, which is really hard to deal with in, like, every game. If they were real, would you survive? I don't think so. I think I would get eaten. I think I would die before I even saw it coming, if I'm being honest. Unless everything else in the universe was also real, and it's like I could, like, somehow, you know, like, deal with status effects more directly instead of just, like, real-life diseases where, like, they just kind of happen and then it takes you forever to get over them, or you don't. But yeah, I mean, if, like, I was, like, a Final Fantasy character and I was able to just, like, be like, oh yeah, I die, but I don't die. I get poisoned, but, like, I just don't get poisoned, you know? Then, like, that would be a different thing. But I think if there was, like, a Marlboro in real life and it had, like, real-life rules, that, yeah, I would just die from, like, biological weapon. What character would you be? What kind of character would I be in Final Fantasy X? A guardian, I guess, which is what, like, everybody in the party except for Yuna is. I would carry a big sword, because big swords are cool. I think in most universes, oh shit. Even our own, I tend to be like a jack of all trades kind of person. So a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Use it to its maximum effort. How did Yuna get damaged? Is my question. Oh, she probably got stabbed with a Tomberry, except for he doesn't do that much damage. So based on older internet cartoons about Final Fantasy growing up, I always thought that, like, Tomberry's special ability was called Doink. And it's not called Doink. That's just like some random internet meme that just got ingrained in my brain. He just stabs people. But I always thought it was called Doink, and it just killed you. And I was like, that's so awesome and funny. And that's, like, not a thing. I also thought it was Doink, but maybe it is Doink. Maybe it's just not Doink in like this game. Like I've never seen it come up in a game as Doink. What game? Almost bread time, bro. Repo? What character says Doink in that? Child who laughs if you stare at him for too long. Interesting. What are we doing on levels? Wait, did I I didn't equip the item that I needed to equip to Riku. It's all good. You look like you're eating. I am getting to that point, dude. It's about to be bedtime for me. Is this J-Red? It's not J-Red. F Impossible Turbo 8-Ball. Interesting. This is a very, J-Red sounding song. Or Dread, I guess, would be his name. Ugh. Take my nighttime shit. Oh, no, good morning. Jesus, my tea was still hot. Oh my goodness. It's been like freaking like 15 minutes plus. It's been like 30 minutes since I poured that shit. Damn. I might like, maybe what I'll do, just because I want to keep doing this, maybe like when I stream this, I'll like stream like an hour or two of something else first. Like maybe I'll jump into like Final Fantasy X too. Or something. I don't want to run into the issue where I'm like, I'm only playing games when I'm streaming though, either. Ow. I just realized he's too close. Ah, God damn it. Bruh, I just Phoenix downed her. Didn't have to go doink her like that. That's crazy. I was gonna say why is just not getting any XP, and then I realized that he's just fully maxed out right now. I wonder if I can just start taking out like big boys in the arena for like bigger monies. Like Kados, I don't think is that crazy. And in theory I could like take him out really fast with Orin. Get a bunch of power spheres. Right, because I'm running low on spheres here. Let me try that really quick. In theory. That's right. It's gonna be my last words. I'll be like, this should work in theory. I'm gonna get like exploded. My dad always says that. He's always like, my last words are just gonna be, well, that didn't work. Let me get you a shirt that says do it. But yeah, I need to farm some spheres here. Specifically power spheres. How far are we in the grid right now? Okay, we definitely made some progress, though. Like, not even halfway, but, like, definitely made some progress. Also, like, half of this, like, stream has been me fucking around and doing other shit, so. If I put just, like, a good hour or two into each character here, I'll be pretty much good to go. Alright, let me try to fight Katos. Switch you out with Waka. No, switch you out with Lulu. Switch you out with Orin. Katos. And then distill power. Sorry, what did that say? Immune? Come on. This is what I mean, like, yeah, I'm just immune to that ability that would make this fight easier. It's like, okay, why? Because fuck you. Alright, cool. I should be able to take him out relatively fast here. Not the cleanest fight. Yeah, okay. And then we get 40 power spheres. That's the way to do it, dude. Yeah, and then I can go right back to grinding. That's crazy. So, extract power. Bonk. Wait, am I out of Phoenix Downs? No. Do I not have Auto Phoenix equipped on Titus? Okay, I don't know why Orin didn't get Auto Phoenix there. There we go. Auto Phoenix is really just like making everything so easy. Well, not everything, but it's like I don't have to worry about like lifing anybody. So I can just like attack, and then I just Auto Phoenix them. It's really nice. Okay, we're gonna extract one round of speeds in here. I'm gonna switch you out for Waka. Yeah, that's... Oh, actually, no, I shouldn't switch her out for Waka because she does, like, hella damage with her thing. The fact I'm able to take him out so fast is, like, crazy, though. Yo, yiggity, yo. What up? How we doing? Nothing doing a birthday gift for Jelly. Oh, when's Jelly's birthday? What? 25th? Okay, bad. I'll keep that in mind. I'll remember it just so I can ignore it. I'm joking, obviously. Can you imagine? I would not do that. I would not do that. I'm sorry. It'd be funny, though. This is a really easy way to mine some fucking spheres, for sure. So I'm gonna do one round for ability spheres and then just go back to grinding. Well, I guess I'm still grinding, but just different shit. Ugh. Okay, skill. Abilities. Extract ability. Bonk. Yeah, I don't like this guy. Like, this is like the most annoying part of this battle before. It was like that he just like gets to. He just gets to counter attack every time you attack, and he's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna like take you out in like one hit. It's like, cool. Thanks. Appreciate. You're the best. Just fucking throws hands. Warren for Yuna, Riku for Lulu. Let's fight some more Domberries. Domberry. Throw hands. Bonk. 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 I wish I could carry more than 100 Phoenix downs, because with this method, I go through them so fast. What are you pog-champing about? The fact that I'm getting clapped? That's part of the madness here. Oh, the bonks? Why? Because they're just max damage? They're not even max damage. They're just max regular damage. Bonk. But I have no idea what's going on my screen. I just hear bonk and go pog. Do you want me to explain the madness of what I have going on? And why I'm not even finishing this boss? I'm basically just attack, step 2, question mark, question mark, question mark, step 3, profit. Okay, so long story short, in this game you don't get level ups, you get AP, which turns into points for the sphere grid. And so I have 2 characters here that basically... Okay, hold on. Let me... Where's my... Oh, it's because I'm from Riku, that's why. Let me flee. So, long story short, I have these abilities that have the ability Overdrive to AP. And then I have these characters Overdrive set to Comrade. And then Titus is set to Stoic. So when Titus takes damage, his Overdrive gets filled, right? And when he takes damage, Yuna's and Riku's Overdrive gets filled. So everyone's Overdrive is filling at the same time when Titus is taking damage. When I fight Don Tomberry, because Titus has taken out so many monsters since I've been playing, Don Tomberry casts this ability called Karma, which does a multiplicative of the amount of fiends that I've taken out over time. It's doing max damage, so it does 100k damage, basically. So every time Titus takes damage, he takes 100k worth of damage, which goes straight to his Overdrive. But he also takes 100k worth of damage, which goes straight to Riku and Yuna's Overdrive as well. So when I do that, all 3 characters are getting insane amounts of XP because of that. And I just attack, Titus gets collapsed, I get auto-phoenixed, and then rinse and repeat until Don Tomberry gets too close, in which he stops using Karma, and I just run from the battle and I get all the XP from all the damage that was done to Titus. And profit. So now he gets too close, so I have to run. I could also just, like, fight him, potentially, but it's kind of, like, not worth it. So I run, and now Yuna and Riku are getting insane XP now. Right? Titus is getting no XP because he's at level 99 because I've already maxed out his grid for the most part for now. So eventually, there's more parts of the grid that I have to fill in, and then I can run around stuff with him. But he's just my main, like, suffer pony right now. He just takes the most damage and has the most shit going on, so he can do this trick the best. So I just have him filling that slot. Followed it a bit better. Okay, yeah. It makes sense once you, like, do it a few times. But yeah, when I was, like, first learning it, I was like, what the hell are, like, this is insane. And then, like, I did it, and I was like, oh, this is actually pretty rad. Bonk. But yeah, that's what I'm basically grinding out, because then that gives me a shit ton of sphere levels. And when I have these sphere levels, I can now, like, max out my sphere grid for my characters, which is, like, the main thing that I'm trying to focus on doing. Because once the sphere grids are mostly maxed out, then I can start focusing on other things a little bit easier. But, like, also once it's maxed out, right, whenever I start filling in the sphere grid, it takes, like, once you've moved in an area of the sphere grid, when you use a point later and you move through the same area that you moved, you can move, like, 7 or 8 parts, basically it's easier to move around the sphere grid once you've done it, even if you're filling in other stuff. Like, I'll show you right now, because I'm gonna level up my characters a bit. It's like all this blue stuff. Like, if I were to move back to it, it doesn't take as many sphere points because I've already moved through that area. Right, so that was 45. I went from, like, 50-something to 45. 51 to 45. So it was 6 points to move, like, 20-something points. Right? As opposed to, once I move into an area that I haven't been, it starts taking 1 point per point. So basically, by filling out the grid, even though there's a bunch of empty nodes that I have to fill, I can move to them easier once the grid's full. And just using this level up trick, it's going to be relatively easy, so. That's what I'm grinding right now. Because I tried doing the next step here earlier, and I got my ass handed to me, so. A little bit more work to do. There's probably other stuff I can do, like I can go get the final Aeons and some other shit, but meh. Kind of locked in on this right now. Wow. Interesting. It's definitely one of the things I would have had a ton of fun playing completely. I would have played something good. Honestly, okay, so here's the thing. I think I still have one character. So here's the sphere grid. Right? Yeah. Cool. This is how much of Kamari, which I was using him pretty moderately, I would say. This is how much of the sphere grid. I haven't touched him since I've really gotten to the end game. This is how much of the sphere grid that I had full before basically fighting the final boss. This is as far as you need to go to beat the game. And then the rest is pretty much all just end game. So like you don't really need to. I'm doing way more because I'm trying to do like a completionist thing, and I'm trying to fight like end game bosses which are insane in comparison to like the final boss, right? Like the final boss is like nothing. Well, I just haven't played Kamari because there's no reason for me to play Kamari right now. Like, I'm just leveling up. Like, in every battle right now, Orin is, like, my strongest character. And then Titus is, like, my second strongest character. And then Kamari has nothing that other people don't do better right now. So, Waka would probably be my third strongest character right now. So I just haven't had any reason to pull him out right now. Is all. And honestly, like, when I get everyone leveled up, like, I hate to say it, but, like, I don't really see, like, the only thing that Kamari has is ultimate, I guess, is overdrive. Waku. We love Waku. Mostly. Most of the time. Sometimes he's racist. Sometimes. Also, Waku's voice actor is, what's his name? John DiMaggio. Come again. He's, so in this game, there's two types of people. There's regular people, and then there's the Albed. And like, there's no difference really between the Albed and, like, regular people, except for that culturally, the Albed use technology which is, like, forbidden. And Waka hates the Albed for that because he's, like, religious in the game. So he's kind of racist against the Albed because of that. But also throughout the game, he, like, acknowledges that and gets better with it. So, like, it's a character growth moment. But yeah, there's definitely a few moments where he's a bit goofy. So not only is he Waka in this game, but I also found out that he's Kamari, which is really funny because Kamari has, like, no voice lines in this game. He just rolls up and he's like, Kamari sad. And, like, to find out that this goober is also Kamari, it's just crazy. Or this goober is also voiced by John DiMaggio. And I'm just like, that's Bender. That's Jake the dog. Why is it taking me so long to get here? Damn. Oh, hell yeah, we got some full life action on Riku. That's going to be extremely useful. And I'm also wondering if I just, like, level up everyone, if, my Aeons will also just be able to... I really wonder if, like, the plan is just to use Aeons for, the Dark Valfor. It's not about the Destiny. Shut up. He was at a interview briefly, he was slinging slinging slurs. What? Interview with a vampire. That's probably, like, back in the day, too. Like, 1910s. Well, the movie itself takes place in 1910s. I meant, like, when it came out. I was, like, 6 back then. In 1910. Oh, did not mean to leave the arena. The TV show, not the movie. I don't think I've seen any of that. Ugh. Also 6-pack. I'm running on 1 brain cell. Go to bed. I'm about to go to bed soon here. I got, like, 1 more laundry run, but I think I'm just gonna push it off and then just switch my laundry and let it run while I sleep. No. Yeah, go to sleep. If you're feeling sleepy, go to sleep. It's good for you. Just drank a cup of coffee, so I'm wired for a little... Good job. Good old 3 a.m. cup of coffee. I was literally just talking about how I was craving coffee earlier. I was like, man, I want a cup of coffee right now. Not because I want energy, just like, I just want, like, the cup of coffee, you know? I guess that's where decaf would come in, but, like, decaf is, like, terrible. It was, like, 11:30. That wasn't, I just drank a cup. I just drank this 4 hours ago. It's so recent. Oh, he just got doinked. That means nothing to me. It is indeed an illusion. Time is just a metric that we created. That's something that people... I don't, like... It might just be, like, one of those things where it's, like, bros onto nothing. But, like, if you think about it, time is a human construct. Like, time as we understand it only functions on the idea of... Like everything is built on the passage of time. But it's a human construct. It's something that we made to create sense out of something... Like, how to make sense of perpetual motion. Like, it's literally... Like gravity, right? The theory of gravity is fundamentally based on, like, the scientific understanding of force being pulled down towards objects in space, basically, right? Like, that's what gravity is. So gravity actually has, like, a fundamental axiom of, like, truth to it, right? Even if, like, it might change over time, or our understanding of it might change over time, it's scientifically sound, whereas time is actually just a construct that we created to make sense of things that actually doesn't, like time is not an inherent value of the universe, whereas something like gravity is. And that's crazy to think about. Oh my goodness. Bonk. It's just the man wants some type of control. Well, I mean, it really, like, if we didn't use time as a metric that we created, like, literally nothing would make sense. Like we would just be like the sunrise, the sunset, right? Like, there would be, like, nothing beyond that. And that is just, like, time is such a useful tool that we created. I'm not saying that we shouldn't use time. However, it is a tool that we created based on logic, but it's not an inherent axiom, is what I'm saying, and that's what makes it crazy. But yeah, that begs the question, if, like, we were to go and populate Mars, would time function differently on Mars? Like, the passage of... So our perception of time doesn't change, but the passage of time can change. Get real meta with this. But, like, if you were to go to Mars where, you know, days last longer and stuff like that, does the concept of time change? Or does it stay the same and just revolve around a different arbitrary number? Or does your perception of time change because since it's within the same galaxy, it should be similar? Well, yeah, but you're gonna be farther away from the sun, so days are gonna last longer and nights are gonna last longer, and full rotations are gonna last longer. So, like, in theory, imagine having, like, a 48-hour day. Now your understanding of time and, like, how to react to it is different. Yeah, but, like, I guess my point is that, like, if you have, like, a 48-hour day, are you now going to treat each day as 2 days, right? Are you going to be like, you know, I'm going to work for 16 hours and then sleep for 8 hours and then work for 16 hours and then sleep for 8 hours and now it's Tuesday? Or like this is what I'm saying, is like our understanding of how time passes and like how a day shifts to a next day and like our entire understanding of that axiom, right? Like, how does that function on a different planet? How do you react to that on a different planet? Does your perception of time change? Or does your perception of time stay the same and just evolve to longer days? It's weird. It's weird to think about. Evolve to longer days. Okay, but, like, how? How our bodies adapt to the loss hour? What is the loss hour? Do you mean, like, with daylight savings? Losing 1 hour of sleep and readapting to sleeping 1 hour earlier is way different than, like, I'm gonna stay up for 32 hours and sleep for 16 hours or something like that. Like, our bodies, I think, would still want to require the same kind of, you know, general pattern. But I'm not saying that we couldn't just, like, accommodate that. Like, oh, okay, it's been, like, you know, 16 hours. I'm just gonna go sleep for 8 hours and turn on the black lights or something like, or the blackened curtains or something like that. But it's just like, imagine working for 2 days straight and then it goes from Monday to Tuesday, you know? If we try it here, let's just kind of jumping off board. At least this is a different place. The environment may help us adapt. Perhaps. I'm not saying I have the answer either. I'm just like, it's just neat to think about. Maybe Katy Perry will tell us now that she's in space. Maybe she can go to Mars and adapt to it and come back. And write, like, California Girls, except for it's, like, Milky Way Girls. For, like, 11 seconds. Bro, all we want is healthcare. All we want is healthcare. Meanwhile, Taylor Swift is stinking up the ozone. And we're sending fucking random people into space. Setting up tariffs. What the fuck, man? What is wrong with us? I got mad levels right now. Now we're getting into the groove. Right as I'm about to sleep, we're getting in the groove of, like, doing this grind. But that's okay. Now that everything's set up for these characters, I can get them through the grid pretty fast. And then I think all I have to do left after that is Lulu and Kamari, which shouldn't be too hard. Same concept. Oolong. What does oolong mean? This song specifically is making me want to play the Shredder's Revenge. Maybe I could stream that again. Because I played through that in like 2 hours and it was great. Is this all just mono? It's just all just mono. Ayo, chat, clip that? Clip what? What happened? Just clip me just fucking going through the sphere grid silent for 2 minutes straight, yeah. Great content. These nuts. Millie, I think you're dying and you should go to sleep. I think you're experiencing delirium. He said you will cough in 3 days. That's right. On day 4, your teeth will start falling out. Day 5 is when the hair starts leaving your body. Day 6, you will go blind. You better apologize to Taylor Swift. Isn't that what, like, some Swifties are on sometimes? They just start, like, fucking cursing people. Just nuke me at that point? That's crazy. Curse of Ra. I need my eyes and legs. Nothing else. You draw a picture of yourself just with eyes and legs. Now that I know I can just take out Kados for like a bit like spheres. That's pretty tight. No PUI, no mill. I disagree. I think you could survive without it. But I don't think that you should. I think that would be sad. I'm just saying, theoretically, if, like, something were to happen, you were to, like, lose the ability to walk, or something, that, like, you know, like, there's, like, the indomitable human spirit. Exactly. Yabba dabba doo. For movie night, guys, we should watch, sometime we should watch WWE Flintstone SmackDown. It's a goated movie. Believe me, trust. It has John Cena Stone in it. And MC... I forget what it was. It was like MC Punk Stone or something. BC Punk or something. I'm not even, like, registering what I'm doing anymore. I'm just, like, zoning out while just filling this in. Swiggy Sooty, I'm coming for that booty. Wild. Isn't that a character in a Community? It's like the butt crack bandit or something. Someone's like putting like nickels in people's butt cracks. Free nickel, I guess. It was the butt crack bandit, I thought. Guys, I think it's about that time. Your mom cooked the potatoes? That's wild. I really wonder what the story behind the potatoes was. Like, if it was just, like, them just being, like, social experiment time, or if, like, there was actually, like, some sort of purpose behind it. Suzu's not going to waste on her watch. Hell yeah. Yeah, for real. Alright, what are we looking like? Not so bad. Still definitely got a lot to go, but... No, I went from, like, what? Maybe like a quarter of this to, like, half this? Probably a little less than a quarter. And also I was walking around for half the stream, so... It's like an hour worth of progress, which is not that crazy. I guess Orin still has stuff to fill in. You fell? Girl, what? Yeah, I'm gonna take Encados like 3 times. And then probably call it. I tripped over my cord. Are you good? Okay, cool. What else do I need? So probably one speed, one ability, one power, 2 mana. So we'll do another power, extract power. It's one of those slow motion falls. I'm glad you're okay. Man, I cannot wait to get fucking Titus's weapon. It's like, I think that he's gonna be really essential. Like, it's gonna be like, my main team's gonna be like Titus, Lulu, and Orin. Except for when I need to pull out, like, Yuna for... Oh, I guess Riku's also apparently a really crazy character. I don't know. Get 1 speed. Oh, I'm... Shit. Facing the wrong guy. I auto-clicked into Don Tomberry instead of Kados. I could have taken out Don Tomberry, but I would have only gotten like 3 speed spheres. So you're wondering why I can't choose this picture in Blender. I'm trying it in chat. Typing in chat. Oh, good job. You should have sent whatever you were typing. Whatever weird-ass text it was. It was a bunch of 7s? Hell yeah. I know those weren't, like, consistent 7s, too. You were just like, click, click, click. Why isn't this working? Click, 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 click. What are you doing in Blender right now? I don't know when jellies get to. Oh, okay, cool. That's what you meant when you said you were working on the thing. I see, I see. Okay, we are all stocked up on spears again. Okay. Seems I'm ready to grind, so. Still just on a grind fest. It's gonna be like that for a minute. That's okay. So once that's done, then it's fucking done. Who do I gotta fucking grind? Hold up, there's a character. I just want to double check here. I think it's this guy. Let me just see if I can take this guy out really quick. Of course, it's just going to be immune to that. What's cute? So he gives me a strength too? Ooh. Bet. So box can turn into 2-bedroom house. I mean, it can. You just gotta like be like that one SpongeBob episode where they're in the box and they're using their imagination. I died. Damn. Well, luckily, if I die in the arena, it doesn't like actually give me a game over. It just sends me back to the arena. No, no, Blaze the party. See if that assists. Probably will. Damn, why am I doing no damage right now? It like changes per round. It's weird. That worked out way too well. Okay, so no Blaze, and then just fucking clap him. I assume also Haste Doggo would benefit. He's not like the other guy where he'll just like fucking throw hands with me every time I attack him. So it's a little less annoying. Damn, this dude just won't die. It's annoying as hell. There we go. Jesus Christ. I don't like that he like he's immune to like magic. It's kind of annoying. But hey, now we can start using some strength spheres, yo. Question is, what is okay, interesting. Once Titus gets to like 250 strength or whatever, I think it caps out there, 256 or something. And so I'd probably not benefit from putting more in there at a certain point. Okay, well, that's cool. I assume that the other guy is there. In fact, I'm just gonna run one battle. One last battle. Species Conquest, we're gonna do like, so that's, what, Juggernaut? I assume that, like, these guys will give, like, a different thing. Oh, did I just die? Oh, okay. Is he just gonna cast Ultima every time? Oh, wait, if I... Wow, that reflect didn't do shit, did it? Whatever. Okay, so I assume if I take out those other guys that they'll give me, like... One of them will give me, like, Magic Defense Sphere, and then... Whatever. So... Yeah. Okay. I'm done for now. I'm gonna head out. Thank you guys for rolling up. What happened to my background? What the hell? What? Oh. I think my my hard drive just disconnected and reconnected. But whatever. Yeah, I'm outies. Peace outies, guys. I will see you on the next stream. Maybe, probably, hopefully. Bye!